story at 11. Blakely?
Christina, at least 4 businesses near Rosanley Drive have been burglarized in the past month. Once they all figured out they're most likely being targeted by the same group, they decided to team up.
Somebody had beat a hole through the wooden wall, crawled in there and stolen a bunch of things, and then got in a truck and drove off with the loot.
It's an unusual story that business owners around Rosanley Drive know all too well.
My wife and I started asking around, and we found out that everybody along this line here has had their fences cut.
In the past month, more than 4 businesses have been broken into, each time the intruders cutting through a fence and making a hole in the wall.
Found that they'd cut through the fence and then removed the screws from the side of the building and then opened up the building, dug out the insulation, and came in.
Most of the time taking off with expensive materials.
Like over here, we actually had them, cut our fence, open the gate, and then take a generator from one of the water trucks.
Schieffer says a lot of people walk through the area because of the fact that it's poorly lit.
It's an issue, and we talked to the police. We all of us, I guess, have filed reports.
Now that the owners have figured out it's an issue they're all facing, they're banding together to put a stop to it.
There's enough of us in this area, general area, to actually make a difference, I think.
Schieffer says he'll be getting an armed security guard to patrol the area at night, among other extra security improvements.
Armed security, the roving patrol, cameras, lights, new security in the building.
And he's not the only one.
Additional barbed wire. We basically have our night's watchmen come a little bit earlier and have them stay a little bit later, just so there's a smaller window of time that it could happen.
Philip says he's talked to a lot of different owners in the area and says most of them have been hit by the group one way or another. While he's considering getting an armed guard to patrol the area at night, he's also asked his fellow neighbors if they want to hire one together. Live in studio, Blakely McHugh, NBC 5 News.